Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on his side.
Hi, I'm Cris. Welcome to OCD Geeks.
And I'm Jack. Hi guys, welcome back.
If you are already a listener, we really value your support. And if it's the first time, a huge welcome. We are the OCD Geeks podcast as well as YouTube channel. Our channel is both available on YouTube for the video edition as well as major podcast apps like Spotify, Apple Podcast and Google Podcast for the audio edition.
Me and Chris have a wide variety of passion. We are focusing not only on mental health, as the title and our name says, but also on movies, TV series, games, language learning, reading, and much more.
If you know us, you already know this, but if you are a first-time listener, I have a big passion for gaming, while Jack is more fond of TV series and movies, so we also enjoy learning from each other in this area of the geek pop culture.
Yes, even if I haven't much experience with video games, I'm clinging to Chris for any recommendation and updates because he is so passionate about it. So I'm trying to stay curious and get as much information as I can.
From this video you can expect a general chat about the latest game, Elden Ring. From a perspective of an old-time gamer, just explaining this game and in general about gaming to Jack that is just now approaching this world in a deeper way.
That's right, guys. Of course, you can also check out our Twitter and Instagram pages, Jack_OCDGeeks and Chris_OCDGeeks.
As well as our site, www.ocdgeeks.me. If you are watching the YouTube video edition, you are welcome to leave us a comment in the section down below. We would be so happy if you subscribe and leave us a like. It helps a lot to grow our channel so we can provide more contents in the near future. Thank you so much in advance.
We are counting on your help. So let's dive deep into today's video game.
Yes, so Jack, a few days ago, a brand new game, like I said, came out. I'm talking about Elden Ring. Elden Ring is a game developed by the Japanese software house From Software. Of course, it is created by Hidetaka Miyazaki. You know, he became famous for games such as Bloodborne, the Dark Souls series, as well as Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. So, Jack, these kind of games are called Souls, you know, a role-playing action experience with an emphasis to the challenge. So you can expect really hard games that are not meant for everyone.
About this new game, Elden Ring, I was so curious what's the story like, because as the title says, Hel should be a Scandinavian word that means hero. So I guess that there are heroes involved.
Yeah, that sounds so cool, and you are the expert of Nordic European languages, so I trust your advice on that.
I know just a little bit of Swedish. I'm not even sure if the origin of this word is that one.
Guys, if you are a first-time listener, both me and Jack are Italian. You know, we have a huge passion for languages, so that's why we pick up language learning as a constant topic. Since we are talking about that on our channel, you can find different playlists according to the topics of the episodes. There is a one for language learning, as well as for gaming, movies and TV series. You are welcome to explore our channel according to your interest.
Yes, you can explore it just as an open world game.
You are right on that one, Jack, and you give me the chance to talk even more about Elden Ring. You know, Jack, up until now, Souls games were kinda linear experiences. What strikes the most about Elden Ring is that it's the first game by Miyazaki that is kinda a mix between a Souls as well as an open world. You know, in the past we chatted about Assassin's Creed. In this case as well, you have a huge world to explore. You know, there is not really a right way of going or a wrong one. You experience the game your own way. So, Jack, for example, if both me and you start the game, even if we are talking about Elden Ring, most likely we will get very different experiences. It's just so cool to confront with other players and tell each other different stories that we encountered.
You know how much I've always loved open world games, even I rarely rarely had the chance to play them. I'm always greedy on trying open world game because I appreciate when there is this opportunity to shift from the linear plot of the game and to take your time and enjoy the multiple adventures that you may find along the way.
Yeah, you know, Jack, the best experience for me regarding an open world game was way back when I was an high school student. I first got my Xbox 360. You know, it was brand new. It was the first time to support HD definition. I still remember like getting the Elder Scroll 4 Oblivion together with Gears of War. So it was such a great time for me as a player growing up. Oblivion, in that sense, is still a wonderful experience that got me hooked. And I'm talking about something that came out more than 15 years ago.
That's a great starting point to discover
Yeah.
the open world games.
I said that because even in Elden Ring, you starting in a dungeon. First of all, there is a complete editor in order to create your own character. Not only you are choosing the style and the looking, but as well the class. In Elden Ring, there are several classes. It is not something that will basically block you certain style of playing compared to others. About myself, I was quite tempted by the samurai. It's the first time to have this class, you know, unless you are counting Sekiro. But at the end, I chose the astrologer, that is kinda the mage class in the game.
I really appreciate this class character division. That reminds me of the famous board game Dungeons and Dragons, which we played even together, if you remember.
Yeah, it was quite cool. So I remember like playing some kind of character with a violin, since I play violin in my free time. You know, I was trying to use it like to fight some enemies or to cure the allies. So I still have great memories about that.
I don't even remember my character, Cris, but I died pretty fast, I suppose.
I'm not sure about that, but I do remember that we had a great time. You know, Jack, that something that you might be very familiar about Elden Ring is the fact that pretty much like the world building, such as the mythology about this dark fantasy game, was scripted directly from George R.R. Martin, that is well known worldwide for the famous Game of Thrones series of books, and later also the TV series.
Yes, Cris, I know George Martin. I haven't read the books, but of course I watched the Game of Thrones. It became so popular and a cult TV series nowadays, so I really hope that this Elden Ring screenplay is as fantastic as Game of Thrones and there is this creative root.
I think so. We are recording these episodes after just a couple of hours of playing the game, so this is pretty much a first impression. I think that the wonder of going out of these dungeons and just look the horizon, the lands surrounding, the fact to be able to explore and to reach everything that you can see, it's something that I love about open world games. You know, about Elden Ring even more. Just keep in mind that most likely you will encounter so hard enemies that you can expect to die again and again and again. But, you know, don't be discouraged by that. Practice makes perfect.
Yeah, and I also appreciate, Cris, how I like literature and myth in general. I appreciated that stories such Elden Ring has a great root and source coming from the mythology, for example, the Nordic or the Celtic ones. You can get a glimpse what's the mythological world of gods and heroes, that made culture particularly rich.
Both me and Jack are passionate about music, and Elden Ring, of course, was inspired by some kind of Celtic sound and melodies, so even that part is really well done.
The same plot is sometimes referring to the quest of the original hero in order to find its journey to improvement or just salvation.
Yeah, I think that the end goal of the game is like becoming the Elden Lord after, pretty much gather the Elden Ring. But it's not really about the ultimate goal, it's more about the experience itself.
Like a metaphor of life.
Yeah, that's totally right. And we can say that life, like for example a Souls game, can be quite tough sometimes. But really, we need just to keep trying.
Yeah, it's not the destination that important, but the journey.
Yeah, I'm not working professionally in the gaming industry, so I'm just able to spend a few hours, like I said, in the game. According to the professional press, gaming sites, the vast majority of them gave perfect scores or almost perfect to this game. Some of the commentators said that even after like 70 or 80 hours into the game, the sense of wonder and discover is still 100% present. It's something that I really look forward. About the open world games, one of the main struggles might be that if it's not interesting enough for you, it's most likely to become bored of it even after 5 to 10 hours. So the fact that players are still so involved after so many hours, it's a great hint about how great this game is.
Yeah, that's right, and it's very interesting. It makes me want to play.
For sure. Actually, this game, Jack, is available for many platforms. About me, I'm playing on my Xbox Series X and it works wonderful. I heard very positive feedback about PS5 as well. This game is also available for PC, and of course that really matters how powerful is your own gaming computer, but also available for older generation of consoles such as PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, but I'm really not sure about the performance in these older platforms. So guys, now it's your turn to join the conversation. Did you pick up Elden Ring already? What's your journey in the lands between like? Let us know in the section down below. We hope to gather your comments in order to confront and learn more from each other's game experiences. We decided to keep this episode spoiler free because really we don't want to ruin the sense of wonder and surprise that this game carries. We are really looking forward to your feedback.
Sure, Chris, you're right. Let us know, guys, which kind of character have you picked and what is your general feedback.
Again, a huge welcome to all of you that are new to our channel. Thank you so much for your support. We are looking forward to see you on the next episode. So for now, Jack, let them talk our freaks.
We stay tuned on OCD Geeks.